There are not a lot of people in media that are going to be unambiguously against war today, but there is one. Weirdly, it's Geraldo, who spoke on Fox and Friends in the immediate aftermath of something like this. Fox doesn't necessarily have their narrative ready, and so you get moments like this.
This isn't about his resume of blood and death. It is about what was next. We stopped the next attack.
It was preemptive.
That's what I think you're missing.
According to the Secretary of State.
And so we should allow the next attack?
By what credible source can you predict what the next Iranian move would be?
The Secretary of State and American intelligence provided that material.
Yeah, they've been excellent. They've been excellent. The US intelligence has been excellent since 2003 when we invaded Iraq, disrupted the entire region for no real reason. Don't for a minute start cheering this on. What you have done, what we have done, we have unleashed.
I will cheer it on.
We have, all right, well, you like Lindsey Graham, have never met a war you didn't like.
That is not true, and don't even say that.
If President Trump wanted de-escalation.
We should just let him kill us for another.
Yeah, so
I want to say implicit in the argument from Kilmeade and Kilmeade now is that Soleimani being dead stops the Quds force.
Nobody thinks that.
No, it doesn't.
Nobody thinks that.
And all it did was guarantee an imminent threat of attack.
Yeah.
And the previous attack, it was on an installation with like Iranian-backed militia, sure, but like and previous to that, it was on an American contractor was killed. And like, what is that person doing there?
Yeah, so here's the analogy, because
everybody the head of the Quds force.
Everybody wants to stop our troops from being killed. We just disagree on how to do it. So effectively what we've done is we've taken an American soldier, we've put him on train tracks, and we've laid him there. And now anytime a train comes along, we have to blow it up. And that's the only solution. You can't take the person off the train tracks and out of danger. You have to blow up anything that comes near them. That's literally the argument he's making there. We had to do this thing, which is almost certainly gonna lead to more violence, to stop our soldiers from being attacked, even though doing it increases the chance that they get attacked, rather than taking them out. And if you say it's a stupid analogy because why is he on the train tracks? I have the same question for you with Iraq. No one on that panel, you had 3 people, you didn't have 3 brain cells. Nobody on that panel can argue why we're in Iraq still, except as a convenient justification for military action in the future.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's a little bit more. Why don't we play the last video and then we'll respond.
If President Trump wanted de-escalation and to bring our troops home, what this was a reaction to.
What about the 700 Americans that are dead? Should they not be happy?
You know,
because of him?
What about the tens of thousands of Iraqis who have died since 2003? You have to start seeing things. What the hell are we doing in Baghdad in the first place?
So
why are we there? Why aren't these forces
blaming President Bush for the maniacal.
I am blaming President Bush. I am blaming President Bush in 2003 for those fake weapons of mass destruction that never existed, and the con job that drove us into that war.
Geraldo, I think there's a disagreement here at the desk on all of that.
Yeah. Here's
Geraldo is not great, but he's right.
He has flashes.
He has flashes occasionally. Sometimes he's the worst, but that
somewhere
he's 100%
Chef
right.
Smith's fingernails are worn to the bone, scratching at the walls. Like, let me back out there to be that kind of countervailing force. This is a lot of what Trump has done in this action has. I mean, there's a saying that American military, no better friend, no worst enemy. I would update that to no worse enemy, no worse friend. We're supposed to be there to help the Iraqis. The Iraqi president came out and was like, I cannot condone this. This action was an explicit violation of the terms under which we're there, and not to mention the reason we went in the first place. And now is an opportunity for everyone in the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, to do right by what they did wrong to get us into Iraq in the first place. They need to take this opportunity. The danger is they might just be such huge cowards that they'll do the same stupid crap again.
Yes, and understand that again, because of the way corporations work, there are media companies that are owned by defense contractors effectively, whose stocks have gone up weirdly enough in the past couple of days. So,
but like, yeah, the price of oil just went up.
Yeah,
and
helps
in the
all
meantime,
these companies.
We produce a lot more here, and so they they just made a ton of money.
Exactly, it's absolutely insane. And so we'll see who the media has on. I have a feeling it's going to be the same exact people who were pushing for war with Iraq initially, the same people who during the 2016 election were saying Trump secretly the pro-peace guy. He's actually the dove.
Okay.
Have any of those people come out and apologized?
And I feel,
are you holding your breath for it?
I also feel like a broken record because like the shape of Iraq, the name of Iraq, the existence of Iraq is because oil in the first place. And if we were not dependent on that form of energy, the only like equivalent would be if Iran started building giant shades over the sun over America, would be the only like equivalent to the Strait of Hormuz in a renewable energy environment.
Exactly. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.